Hello, Caroline Jones with another offering from the Australian Story collection. Brett Nielsen made headlines 38 years ago as Australia's first thalidomide baby. But when we caught up with him, he was living life to the full in the most surprising ways.
It can be quite confronting to people who haven't come across a situation of even considering life without arms. And I don't consider life without arms either. I mean, I just live it. The Brunswick River runs around three sides of my property, so I'm sort of surrounded by river. Recording the sounds of rowing the boat and then the natural sounds surrounding it are the basis for my album Autumn River. The recording studio is called Big Toe Studios. These things can't be taken too seriously, you know. Currently I've got 8 CDs out and about, and I describe the music, in fact I trademarked the generic term Enviro music.
He's an inspiration, you know, right from putting the music together and recording it himself and marketing the product. I mean, everything. He's a very capable person. He always seems to be light and totally in control of what's going on with his projects. He's always funny, he makes people laugh, you know, and nothing seems to be a problem.
12 now from 2MBS FM. And this is John Lennon from his album Shaved Fish.
I was brought up in Sydney on the northern beaches and spent 3 years of my life travelling around Europe with my family. My parents went to a lot of trouble to make sure that I was just a regular, normal member of the family, you know, nothing special, no big deal about anything, so, you know, got away with nothing. People are fascinated by the feet thing, but if that's all there was to rely on, it, you know, the story would have gotten very thin a long, long time ago.
Have you ever been tempted to use the fact that you have no arms as a sort of weapon?
The temptation's there, but I don't, because it's all sort of intermingled with the trip that I don't think that I'm any different from anyone else. And if I did, I'd be sort of basically saying I think that I'm a freak, you know?
He was Australia's first thalidomide victim, and he's had to carry a lot of that, but he will be recognised by far more than the fact that he has no arms. In fact, he's such an irrepressible spirit. If he was armed, he'd be dangerous.
What is this place?
This is Fern Gully.
In 1990, we started the production of Fern Gully, and Brett's recordings of the birds of the Australian rainforest were part of the mix of the whole sound design, including the songs and the score.
I'm taking a bit of a change in direction with music now, getting back into rock and roll, which is sort of the thing that I built the studio to do.
My baby's coming back home, don't know where she's been. Looking so fine, never thought I'd ever see your face again.
I bought the backhoe in about 82 or 83 and decided to be a backhoe operator. And been driving it around the district ever since. It's a difficult thing to learn. It's got no suspension, and therefore you can go over a bump and turn it over really easily, you know. They fall over really easily, backhoes. I very strongly believe that everyone is capable of doing literally anything, absolutely anything. And, you know, after that, it's just a matter of getting on and doing it.
The second airline wanted me to sign a disclaimer to say that I didn't have any arms.
Brett is now warming up to doing more motivational talks at conferences, and he's very good at it.
No, that's fair enough, really, that's fair enough. I mean, So that if the plane fell a couple of miles out of the sky and by some incredible and monumental act of God I survived, I didn't leap out of my seat and say, well, I had them when I got on.
You know, it's like the times I've been quite happily, quietly having a cup of coffee or something in a cafe, and someone will walk up to me and say, oh, mate, I was just about to go and neck myself, and I looked at you and thought, oh, I haven't got anything to complain about. Look at you, you know, and I'm really happy now and I'm not going to do it. And it's like, oh, thanks very much. Oh.